Next time you walk into a Starbucks, pay attention to how hard they push you to pay with their mobile app. They dangle free coffees. They tempt you with loyalty stars. But hiding behind this seemingly ordinary little program is a financial reality that will blow your mind. Without even realizing it, Starbucks customers have lent the company billions of dollars at 0% interest. Here is how a simple coffee seller secretly became one of the largest unofficial banks in the world. Think about your own relationship with this app. You downloaded it for a very simple reason: to score a free coffee every now and then. You top up your account, $10, $20, sometimes more, and you spend it little by little. That seems logical. It even feels smart, because you are earning points along the way. That is exactly what Starbucks wants you to think: a digital wallet, a modern loyalty card. But here is the paradox that almost nobody sees. When you top up that app, you're not paying for a coffee. You're doing something far more powerful. You are handing real money to a corporation in exchange for a promise. And that promise just stars on a screen. No contract, no bank guarantee, no safety net. Without knowing it, you have just placed an act of absolute trust in a publicly traded multinational. And Starbucks? It just collected your money long before serving you a single thing. Now, imagine millions of people doing the exact same thing as you every single week, all around the world, each one topping up their account. $10, $20, sometimes more. The result? At any given moment, Starbucks is sitting on somewhere between $1 and $3 billion, money paid by customers, but not yet spent on coffee. In finance, this is called cash flow, an incoming stream of money that is constant, predictable, and above all, free. Because Starbucks did not borrow this money from a bank. It pays zero interest on it. In reality, it is a zero-interest loan, voluntarily extended by millions of customers who thought they were just collecting points. If a real bank wanted access to $3 billion in liquidity, it would have to pay for it. Billions in interest charges every single year. Starbucks gets the same thing for nothing. Even better, some customers top up their accounts and never spend all their credits. Those forgotten balances, money that will never be exchanged for a cup of coffee, have a technical name: breakage, and it represents tens of millions of dollars in pure revenue every year, recorded directly in the company's book. Concretely, these unsecured deposits you make inside the app work exactly like a bank deposit, except you have zero legal protection. If Starbucks went bankrupt tomorrow morning, your app balance would not be reimbursed the way a bank account would. You would simply be an ordinary creditor at the back of a very long line. But it is fascinating to realize you accepted that risk without ever thinking about it. And all of this is pure working capital, money that Starbucks can reinvest, buying raw materials, paying suppliers, funding the opening of new locations, all without touching a single cent of bank credit. This model, applied across a chain operating in 84 countries, becomes something truly staggering. Starbucks' market capitalization exceeds $100 billion, and a significant part of that value rests on this prepayment system. Wall Street analysts know it. They factor into their models the stability of these flows, the loyalty of users, the predictability of top-ups. Your habit of loading $10 on a Sunday evening before a rough Monday morning is being modeled, anticipated, and financially valued on the other side of the planet. Some economists go even further. They rank this program among the most powerful unregulated financial services in the world. Not a bank, not an investment fund, just a coffee app that manages more money in deposits than some regional American banks. In 2024, the empire stumbles, sales collapse. Customers, exhausted by rising prices and endless wait times, start going elsewhere to faster, cheaper, more agile competitors. The CEO is pushed out. Brian Niccol steps in with a brutal diagnosis. Starbucks had forgotten why people came in the first place, not just for coffee, for a place, a refuge somewhere between home and the office. His plan: bring back the seats, simplify the menu, write customers' names on every cup with a marker. Small details, but details that mean everything. And throughout that entire crisis, what happened to the app? To the billions sitting in customer accounts? They were still there. That is the real lesson. This program is not just a cash flow machine during periods of growth. It is a liquidity anchor in the middle of a storm. While investors were panicking over market capitalization, app users were quietly topping up their accounts for their Monday morning coffee. An empire can stumble. Its customers keep financing it without even realizing it. So the next time a barista suggests you top up your account to get a free coffee, you will know exactly what is really going on. It is not a gift, it is a transaction, a very well-dressed one. And if this video taught you something you had never noticed despite hundreds of trips to Starbucks, just imagine what we will take apart next time. Subscribe. We are nowhere near done pulling back the curtain.